There is something undeniably luxurious about a blue dial on a high-end watch. Whether it's the deep navy of a dive watch or the luminous sheen of a lacquered sports piece, blue has become the signature color of modern watchmaking. On a luxury watch, the blue dial gives off a confident, sharp look, like a tailored suit with just the right touch of character. In this video, we're putting the spotlight on three highly sought after blue dial watches making waves in the collector world: the Rolex Submariner Bluesy, the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Chronograph, and the Vacheron Constantin Overseas 4500V. Each of these watches is a powerhouse in its own right, and we're going to break down their history, features, pricing, and target audience to help you decide which blue beauty deserves a spot on your wrist. This Submariner is arguably the most iconic dive watch of all time. Introduced in 1953, it set the benchmark for underwater timekeeping and established the design language for modern dive watches. Over the decades, the Submariner has evolved in both form and function, with collectors often gravitating towards specific references for their unique character. The Bluesy is a nickname given to the two-tone, otherwise known as Rolex Submariner with a blue dial and bezel, a color combination that first gained popularity in the 1980s. The latest iteration, reference 126613LB, was introduced in 2020 and features a slightly larger 41mm casing, along with the updated caliber 3235 movement. What sets the 126613LB apart is how it blends the tool watch DNA of the Submariner with unapologetic flair. The sunburst blue dial is dynamic and captivating, shifting from vibrant cobalt to deep navy depending on lighting. Paired with yellow gold accents on the bezel, crown, and center links of the bracelet, the watch wears like a statement piece, but never crosses into over-the-top territory. The use of white gold lume-filled markers framed in gold adds to the legibility and luxe appeal, while the ceramic bezel brings a layer of modern durability. It's the kind of watch that looks just as sharp under a cuff as it does by the poolside. For many collectors, the Bluesy represents the perfect harmony between everyday function and standout style. As of March 2025, the retail price for the Rolex Submariner 126613LB is approximately $17,000 US. On the secondary market, prices vary based on year, condition, and availability, typically ranging between $16,000 and $19,000 USD. Next, we're going to be covering the Vacheron Constantin Overseas 4500V. The Overseas collection launched in 1996 as Vacheron Constantin's answer to the luxury sports watch category. The third generation, released in 2016, brought a refined aesthetic and an in-house movement. The 4500V with a blue dial has quickly become one of the most popular references. This is the kind of watch that rewards a second glance. The translucent blue lacquered dial catches the light in a subtle, elegant way. Not loud, but quietly captivating. The brushed steel case, the notched bezel inspired by the Maltese cross, and the slim profile all work together to give it a clean, timeless look. One of its best features? The quick change system that lets you swap between bracelet, rubber, and leather straps with ease. And with its Geneva Seal certified movement ticking inside, the Overseas is a nod to real watchmaking heritage. It doesn't need to shout to be noticed, it speaks through the details. The retail price for the Vacheron Constantin 4500V, now discontinued, was approximately $25,000 USD. On the pre-owned market, prices vary based on year, condition, and accessories, typically ranging from around $24,000 to $28,000 USD. Next, we're going to be talking about the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Chronograph 26470ST. Launched in 1993, the Royal Oak Offshore was AP's aggressive, modern take on the original Royal Oak, which debuted in 1972. The 26470ST variant with a blue dial and blue strap was introduced in 2014. This reference dials up the personality. With its indigo blue mega tapestry dial, contrasting white gold numerals, and blue ceramic crown and pushers, it brings a sporty edge with refined touches throughout. The rubber strap adds comfort and wearability, while the exhibition caseback gives you a peek at the in-house caliber 3126 3840 with its 22 karat gold rotor. If you're after something that turns heads and shows off AP's mechanical muscle, the 26470 ST has serious wrist presence to back it up. The last known retail price for the now discontinued Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore 26470 ST was approximately $37,100 USD. On the pre-owned market, prices vary based on year, condition, and strap configuration, as this watch can come on either a rubber strap or a bracelet, typically ranging between around $22,000 and $28,000 USD. Here you can see a comparison table of the Bluesy versus the Offshore versus the Overseas, and we compare different aspects of each watch, including the case size, case material, dial color, water resistance, movement, power reserve, functions, possible straps, special features, and price range. Which blue dial watch is right for you? All three of these watches bring something unique to the table. Go for the Rolex Bluesy if you want that classic feel, but something a little more fun and eye-catching. With its mix of gold, steel, and a blue dial that shifts shades in the light, this is a watch that gets noticed while offering everything you'd expect from a dependable Rolex dive watch. Pick the AP Royal Oak Offshore if you love bold, larger chronographs and want a sporty blue dial. If you appreciate technical features, visible movement detail, and a watch that sparks conversation the moment it hits your wrist, this is for you. Choose the VC Overseas if you appreciate clean design and timeless appeal. Its strength comes from being low-key and well-balanced. Compared to the other two, it feels more polished and classic. Ideal for professionals who prefer luxury that doesn't need to shout. Each one of these watches has earned its place in the collector world, and with blue dials never going out of style, you can't go wrong with any of them. Let us know which blue dial watch you prefer in the comments and subscribe for more videos like this.